top scorer for them, number 8, Andy Rammell, who scored 9 times. Our FIFA referee, George Courtney, made several inspections of this pitch in the hour before kick-off, but despite continuous rain, it is perfectly playable, but is certain to be a very skiddy surface. And the rain still torrential. But it's a passionate all-Yorkshire tie. Taken away from speed. Now this is Strachan. McAllister. Mel Sterland. And Chapman comes looking. And Barnsley tried to give it back to the keeper from a long way. And that has conceded the first corner in the first minute of the match. A little Gordon Strachan has gone across and left it now to Glyn Snowden. Number 5 has come forward, Chris Fairclough. So too has Mel Sterland. Snowden to take it. Keeper got a touch. Oh, and it's an own goal! Mark Smith. It hit the head of Archdeacon on the line, but he couldn't keep it out. Clive Baker just got his fingers on it, and I'm sure Mark Smith was trying to steer that over the crossbar for another corner, and instead it's an own goal. Leeds ahead 1-0. Well, poor Mark Smith. What a disastrous start. Trying to steer it behind the goal from that corner, and instead he put it into the top corner. Banks. And that's Mel Sterland. And this is Gary Speed, and it's just taken away from him by Gary Fleming. Mel Sterland in support. Oh, and he got the header in, Lee Chapman. It came over the 2 defenders, and Chapman with 13 goals to his credit. And the intended cross came off Jerry Taggart, and Leeds have taken it quickly. Snowden inside, taken away from Strachan. This is shut. Oh, and it's an easy goal. Chapman, 2-0, and Leeds in total control. Perfect cross right to the far post, and Lee Chapman's 14th goal of the season. And Leeds, from the First Division, have made it look easy at the start. Well, there are doubts about how tall Clive Baker is for a keeper. He's only 5'9", and he just wasn't tall enough to cut that out. And Leeds are really on a high. Gary McAllister almost making it 3, and we haven't yet played 8 minutes. What does George Courtney do there? John McClelland has looked at the ground, and the Barnsley support, which is behind that goal, standing and sitting, I'm sure they believe that John McClelland had committed a professional foul. Number 8, Rammell, had got away from him. Did he trip him? There was certainly contact, and George Courtney has now called John McClelland over. And how does he interpret this? Our FIFA official, our World Cup official. He's taking a long time to think about this, George Courtney. There's no doubt that Rammell was away, and that was, well, it's a yellow card for John McClelland, and there are people throughout football who will look at that and disagree. I have no opinion. That's how George Courtney saw it, but there have been players sent off for identical situations. McClelland stays on. Well, we've very few more experienced officials than George Courtney. He gave himself, it must have been 45 seconds to a minute to think about that. From this corner. It was cut out at the edge of the 6-yard box, and Barnsley is stretched. Strachan, Agnew chasing him. Shut. Not long for Chapman. A good, quick, incisive break by Leeds, and it might have been goal number 3. Well, Barnsley have got to take risks. They'd pushed so many people forward for that corner, and when Strachan had possession, he was at them straight away. He played it out wide to shut, and Chapman didn't quite get the connection he wanted. As Tyler who went in strongly on McAllister, and this is Batty. Chapman will have to check back. Still Batty. Oh, he nearly got it through. He might get on the end of it anyway. George Courtney's already indicated. Still Robinson. And a chance for O'Connell. And it's beautifully played, and he's hit the woodwork again. Well, Brendan O'Connell, the young striker, hitting the woodwork for Barnsley for the second time in the space of a few seconds. A let-off for Leeds, and what a finish that would have set up for us, wouldn't it? O'Connell, who played it in, hit the woodwork. And Lukic off his line. And that's it. Leeds finally getting the third goal right at the end. It was kept in play. It's Shutt who lays it back. 12, John Pearson leaves it. McAllister must have shouted, and the Scottish international wasn't going to miss from there. It was Snowden who cut it back. McAllister's fourth goal of the season. Leeds ahead 3-0. And on their way to a fourth-round FA Cup tie at Highbury against Arsenal, and what a match in prospect there. Leeds can get goal number 4. O'Connell looks in disbelief, but it certainly looked as if he was holding David Batty. What a flurry of excitement. Taggart saving on the line, and then O'Connell was holding off Batty. The linesman put the flag across his chest straight away. It's a penalty. Strachan who placed the ball. 3 of Strachan's 7 goals this season have come from the penalty spot. Can he beat Baker to make it 4? 4 penalties. Strachan's 8th goal of the season. Leeds ahead 4-0, and in the end, the handsome victory that we expected when they led 2-0 so early.